All right, Aaron, so are there any other celebrities, like any other things you've been like looking into?
Actually, yes. I looked into Justin Bieber and the Selena Gomez thing because personally I was curious. And I have some notes. I I looked at him after James Franco and I got a loud like, "Whoa. Step back. You are way too energetically close to this." So I had to step back and like recalibrate myself. And I also heard step back, Aaron, like very clearly, like slow down. Um, like there is this literal black firewall between me and going into this dark world. And I was like, okay, well, I don't want to go in there. I just want to look around this world. And then I saw Justin and Selena when they were young, right? And I saw them embracing, and I got how genuine they really loved each other, like a Romeo and Juliet kind of story. And then I saw them being pulled apart, and they were like reaching out for each other, crying and screaming, like, no, 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 no. Because, like, I imagine that's a really isolating, lonely, scary world, especially when you're in it and then you realize, like, oh, the Oz behind the curtain story and the front of the story. So like they see both, and I felt the torment, of them being ripped apart, but they had to do what they had to do, and
Well, what did they have to do what they had to do?
they were pulled apart and they were really sad. I felt, and I heard them screaming and crying and saying no, but when you have an agreement, what, like on a soul level or an etheric level or a consciousness level, not just in a 3D level with a signed contract. Like there's contracts on both sides. Um, you have to do what your handlers say. So they had to be complicit in like their breaking up, even though on a soul level they loved each other. And I kind of walked away from this for a little bit because I felt like I was getting attacked again. Like my head was really on fire, really, really hot. It was kind of freaking me out. So I said thank you and I left to go explore something else that we'll talk about next week. It got bamboozled because Justin Bieber came back. Yeah, and he was like, I'm here, I'm not done. And I was like, Okay. So,
When you say Justin Bieber came back, like Justin Bieber came to
like,
you and was
popped in my
like,
mind.
he was like, yo, I'm Justin Bieber.
Yeah, like, how dare you walk away from me? Back to that black wall. And I saw him, like peering on the other side of it. It was on my right hand side, but like his left. And the version of him that was peeking out from behind the wall was the young version of him. And I don't know what this means. I don't understand it myself, but I kind of got that that is a part of his soul or consciousness that was split at that time. So then the word ensnared came into my mind, that he was ensnared and trapped in this black cage. And I asked, like, how does someone just become ensnared? Like, you know what I mean? Makes no sense to me. How's that happen? And he said there's SA abuse that happens and rituals that are associated with that. Yeah, I know it's sad, it's gross. It was really really dark, and that's how they split your mind. They split the energy, and they can control you. And they put part of him almost like in an energetic conservatorship, like up there. So that's why when you see the version of him today, it feels a little like there's something missing, like behind his eyes, like he's soulless. It's because he's been split, right? And after he was telling me about the essay, I saw him like bent over and convulsing and throwing up like really violently, and I felt it. It was really gross. Um, and then I asked about that word ensnared again, and like this is kind of the neat thing about remote viewing. It will tell you metaphors or show you things in words or ways that make sense to you and you understand. So I was given the analogy from Harry Potter. There's this scene, I don't know what movie or what book, but where they fall through and they land in this blanket of this stuff called devil's snare, and it's like all these black thorns, and the more they move around, the more they're getting like sucked in and entrapped in this, like quicksand. And he was saying it was the same thing with him, except for him, there's no like calm your mind and you'll fall through and escape. For him, it's like just that part of you has to die. Like there is no escape. Like energetically, they trap you. And like, yeah, I wrote, you shut down and part of you, it dies, and really sad. And then I got freaked out again because I was like, whoa, this is a little, and oh, I was feeling him trying to like suck me down. And I don't know if he was sucking me down, like trying to lead me somewhere else to show me something. That's sometimes how it happens. Or if he was showing me how he felt, but I didn't like it. And I was like, I'm not going where you want me to go. No, thank you. And then my vision was surrounded by the color like cerulean or like a celadon, like a real dusty blue. And I was looking around, but I couldn't see anything. And I didn't like it, so I just popped out and was like, "No thanks, I'm done." And yeah, that's what I got on him. The whole reason to bring it up is because just like the other two stories, like they're all in this system, and like they get bamboozled. They think it's going to be one thing, or you're too naive at the onset to see the big picture or how deep and dark it really is. And like they own you. You have to do these things. I don't know. It's really sad. I don't know why he wanted that message to be shared, that he got ensnared.
So going a little bit like this was meant to be fun and poppy in this episode, and damn, it's dark. Like I'm a little nervous even having this conversation. I'm sure you're like, dude, you don't even know, like Scott, what I've gone through.
Yeah.
Like, this should be the poppy, fun, bubblegum part of our interview, and holy moly, it's dark.
But none of it's poppy or fun. That's the purported image to like the mass populace. None of that's the reality. I feel like it's such a bifurcation between like our world and their world, you know? And I don't want to keep looking at it, but all of their world is controlled and puppeted. I mean, this system is so great. It's huge. Like it would baffle, and it does baffle people's minds to even be able to wrap your mind around like how big and how deep and how pervasive it's everywhere. It's in everything.